Hello, ma'am. It's great to have you here. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, and first of all, thank you very much for inviting me here to India. It's a beautiful country and it has been such a warm welcome.
Thank you so much.
And I'm Xenia Trier. I'm an associate professor from University of Copenhagen. I have a background as an analytical chemist and worked for 18 years in compliance and enforcement testing, but also worked quite a bit on the science policy interface. Especially with developing the chemical strategy for sustainability for the European Union, indicators, working on PFAS,
Yes.
and working on ways to, let's say, tackle chemicals in a better way than before. Right now I'm at the University of Copenhagen. I am an associate professor and I do research on analysis in support of regulation through various EU projects, national projects, and I'm also in the Global PFAS Science Panel and in the Danish PFAS Center.
Oh, that's so great too, because PFAS is a hot topic nowadays. So looking back to the ACF 2025, what's the most powerful takeaway from the discussions you will take?
Mm, I, I'm pleasantly surprised to see how much industry that is here, and also that actually a lot of the industry is already compliant with international regulations, including in the EU, and that there is also a vision to expand the chemicals in a direction of safer and more sustainable chemicals. And I think this is, it comes to see, we have to see how it develops, but I see there is an appetite for some regulation. I really believe that this would help India as well, getting national regulations that also can further strengthen their position as provider of safe and sustainable chemicals, not just for India but for the world.
Yes, it's. So my next question will be, was any session or any theme that you resonate to?
I think for me the Make in India was actually quite interesting because it highlighted some of the developments but also the barriers and the lack of progress.
Yes.
Analyzed why this could be, but also pinpointed key actors in further developing this. And at the same time there was also a lot of aspiration and vision, I think, for how India can get out of let's say the current position where you have a lot of capacity and you have a lot of talent in India, but make better use of this position to really move ahead. And I could also see how this could actually be very beneficial to areas such as Europe, because we need these chemicals. We do not necessarily have the industry, but it would be fantastic if India really would step in and be the provider of future chemicals.
Okay, as you mentioned the Make in India, so I want to know what's your perspective to the critical thinking or suggestion to have this discussion or translated into the real regulatory work?
Sorry, can you repeat that again?
Okay, what's your perspective or a critical step we should take what we are discussing about the regulation to the real regulatory world?
I think it's very well put that if you want to put a whole new regulatory system in place, going for the very high ambition of doing everything at once is less likely to be a success. So I think starting with key sectors, have a test period, develop it there, create the successes and learn from it, and also create awareness in the supply chains and build the institutional capacities. Then from there you can start to develop something in other sectors. I think the key sectors that I have heard over the days here and also from before I know are of course textiles, dyes and pigments, paints, electronics, some of the key areas where I see India has a great potential. But we also heard about glycols and lubricants, etc. And I think if you focus on making it starting simple, starting small, and then get a good solid framework and then work from there, I think you really need regulation
Yes.
to have a driver for innovation and also to have commitment for the whole industry. But start small, get commitment from the industry that is most willing to work with you, and then I think you can be successful.
Yes, that's a great suggestion. Just a last question. What in one line can you please describe the ACR 2025?
No, I cannot. No, but I think ACF 2025 has a very nice atmosphere. I really have enjoyed also to be here and learn from industry and the practical, challenges that you have and you face, and also it's great to see how you have here technical support that can help these industries succeed in getting onto the markets. And I think if you apply that knowledge to also have a regulation for the Indian market, then I think you will be very successful.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
Mhm.
Thank you so much, ma'am,
You're
for
welcome.
your insightful
Thank you.
information.
Thank you for inviting me.